out there, things were shooting ahead, and then it was reinstituted. Not everyone who's been banned has been brought back on the platform, but generally, as a general rule, Elon Musk, I think, is doing a good job. It's about as I expected. Yeah, the kiosk. I don't know enough about the Eliza Blue story, actually, to weigh in on it. Wasn't there screenshots from an old video from like 2015, 2016 or something that she's bitching about or something like that? And now she's pissed at the quartering and pissed at Brittany Venti. I don't know enough about it to actually insert it. Dudes, happy belated birthday, Sticks. Any recommendations for books about the...
There you have it, folks. So far, that is Sticks, Hex, and Hammers 666's full response or thoughts on the Brittany Venti and the quartering situation. If you're not familiar what is going on there, Brittany Venti and the quartering were both locked out of their Twitter accounts for sharing screenshot from a publicly available YouTube World Star Hip Hop rap music video featuring a woman named Eliza Blue, who some people have started asking questions about the legitimacy or veracity of her claim to be a trafficking survivor. There is no evidence. She has a famous politician father, and if you ask her the slightest fact-finding questions to confirm her story, she blocks you and she flips out. Now, if you know anything about people who like to be the center of attention, maybe make shit up to stay at the center of attention, that's how they respond when you ask them questions. And come to find out, this chick, Eliza Blue, is good friends with Cassandra Fairbanks, who does the booking on Timcast IRL. That's why you won't hear Tim Pool say word number one about this, even though apparently Eliza was on his show a couple weeks ago and the chat revolted against her, calling her a fraud. So the problem is, every time you get somebody who makes up a story to claim to be a victim of a legitimate problem that causes real victims, it lessens, it cheapens what happens to people for real. Because when they go to say something about, hey, I was molested, I was raped, somebody beat me into the ground, called me a racial slur, right, or whatever, that people aren't going to be as likely to believe that somebody had this experience, because people like Eliza Blue, Jussie Smollett, same thing. So I just wanted to show that little bit right there. If you're on Twitter and you're seeing this, tweet at people who are famous, who claim to be into preventing things like human trafficking, and say, why don't you get at Elon Musk? Why don't you ask him why he is blocking people making legitimate inquiry? Legitimate inquiry. Somebody's timeline doesn't add up the events that they told everyone, then they either need to reconcile that timeline or stop blocking people when they ask you, hey, so was this World Star Hip Hop video part of you being trafficked? Because that's the same time period and the same type of material, but you're not showing any other material that you've done that is you being trafficked. So we just take your word for it. People are finding that trust me, bro, is not really sufficient evidence to trust someone. And also, if that person is constantly talking about trust, it actually means that they have trust issues, like they can't be trusted themselves. A lot of projection going on. Anyway, Sticks, thank you for directly addressing my non-super chat first thing in the morning. Clank, buddy.